Hello, everyone. Welcome to Puzzle Wednesday, Genderfluid edition. We're out here with Ranma half Ougi Jaanken. This rock, paper, scissors chaining game is like nothing you've ever seen before. My name is Ratttz. Joining me on the microphone tonight, I have Juicey.
Hello, hello.
How you doing, Juicey?
I'm here.
You're here. Yeah.
We're gonna press buttons.
I definitely listen. I totally understand. Everyone's got a mood today. You know, like it's like the vibes are not good. But we're definitely here to push some buttons. We're here to play some video games, and we are very excited to bring this game to you. I'll head on over to the game capture zone and check out this beautiful art from Kayat7. Thank you, Kayat. We love Pac-Man gobbling up all of the nouns. If you haven't played this game before, Ranma half Ougi Jaanken is all about creating stacks of different rock, paper, scissors symbols and dropping the opposing symbol on top of them, and then they chain all the way down. There's a bunch of characters. They all play quite differently because they all have stats like the amount of time each clear makes. Or each clear takes to perform, as well as the amount of damage each chain will do, and their chain multiplier. So some characters will get to max damage much faster than others will. This is balanced by the water mechanic. You can turn your opponent into their cursed form by dropping a water bucket on one of the pieces on the playfield, and it will curse your opponent and reduce their damage. And depending on the character, it may also dramatically slow down their clear rate. So they'll also be stuck in more clearing animations than if they were uncursed. Notably, some of the characters behave a little bit differently. So Akane is not cursed, just like in the anime. So she never has a debuff after being cursed. However, she's blurst with the second slowest clear rate in the game, I think, after Genma. Not a fast character, but she does hit plenty hard. You can earn additional water buckets by clearing lines of a given symbol across the field, which is surprisingly hard. I think you'll be very surprised at how difficult it is to make a line of scissors or whatever across the playfield. You can also clear lines of garbage, which is very funny, but it does not give you a water because the developers thought of that. They definitely pondered this. Oh my god.
Well, to think.
Yeah. We're going to have matches coming out soon. We're trying to hold the door open. We have some contestants who have not arrived. Because, you know, vibes.
It happens.
It happens. But
so I am going through this entire bracket on half member vibes from the last time that we ran this, and sure. I do not remember who's good. I do not remember who's bad. And I would rather just completely rediscover that from scratch.
Yeah.
And have enough time to forget it all over again.
You know, it's funny. Our experiences last time are like very different from what the game facts guide for this game looks like.
Is it a game facts?
There is a game facts for this game.
Okay, that's crazy.
All right, I'm streaming to the Discord. I have on the left Masa Queen, and on the right I have Ardrox.
Right. So you were saying our findings are kind of opposite?
Yes. So in the game facts, they actually suggest that Genma is probably the worst character because his clear speed is extremely slow. And one of the things that makes this game kind of difficult is anytime you're chaining, you're locked out of actions, just like Puyo. However, it's it's next to impossible to protect your trigger in this game like you can in Puyo. There are no builds that are going to protect it in quite the same way. Ardrox is saying that he has no control, so we may have to remake. Oh, you don't think it's a top option? You can also... you may have to opt out of this. It might be the second one.
Versus AI.
Yeah. Must be the second one, yeah. My bad.
I love looking at the void.
I can't read. I simply can't read.
Yeah, I was never going to use you one way or the other.
You got a black screen here. Shout outs to black screens everywhere. You know, you really make the world... When the void hits, yes. Correct. When you're gaming the black void is also gaming you. Do we need to remake again? Am I?
May as well.
They quit their session. All right, just do it. You know what? Just do it. It's no big deal. This is a distant connection. So Ardrox is connecting all the way from Brazil. We are playing on SNES 9X. This emulator is not known for
it tries.
If we were willing to accept some logistical overhead, I would probably prefer to play on RetroArch, but
even that has some serious issues here and
my
there.
understanding is that RetroArch is delay based.
It is rollback, to my understanding, from what Sailor Moon community says, but also sometimes it just chooses to not work.
Yeah. Alrighty. We're back in it. Masa playing Genma. Ardrox is playing Ranma. So Ranma's a pretty solid character. It hits pretty hard for his stat line. So Ardrox firing off the little poke. Those sorts of things are pretty immaterial. Your play field is very big. So it's not uncommon to build some pretty tall structures and greed to the moon. Masa clearing off the left side of the board. See how slow Genma animates.
Yeah.
It takes forever. Now,
depending on your approach, that might be a feature.
Yes. So you do have to react. So you see, when you see Genma chaining, you know, you can just slam a water on him, and he's going to chain even slower, and his damage is going to be pretty negligible. Masa has the Spire here that is giving me a little bit of Ajita, but I think we're just dropping paper on it.
Yeah. Just a chance to extend Rock Tower by like 1.
I'm shocked that she's not getting the funny animation.
A little bit.
So this game does feature some anime cutscenes. Whenever you fill the meter, your character does a little shout and goes, ah! And then, you know, does some stuff. Okay.
I personally love that, accepting enough garbage can get you out of jail.
True. It's very funny.
There's a lot of games that we claim are like very Calvin Ball in their rules and how things happen, but this is a real contender.
It's really up there. Ardrox looks in peril here. His board's kind of checkerboarded. There's still a minute and a half on the clock. This game moves kind of slow, but here's the thing, right? Is that when you start having these when you have these chains of like multiple opposed structures. Oh no! Ardrox. Tragic. We're playing first to 1. Because so what does a tiebreaker count? Tiebreaker counts the amount of garbage on your playfield. So you really would like to make sure that your playfield is as empty as possible at the end of the timer. And just to make sure that you're not cheating, that the game will actually lock out your water bucket in the last 30 seconds. So you can't simply water bucket away all of your garbage at the 11th hour to prevent your opponent from winning. Masa's got the central spire. She's gonna spend some water in order to get access to some stuff, but unfortunately does not clear much of this garbage, and so all this paper is now buried. We're gonna use a paper symbol to get through it, but now we have this paper on top of this scissor stack, which is doing nothing. Okay. Actually, okay, we're gonna use these scissors to get through it. Ratttz needs to relax and drop a water now. Now! Okay, I guess we're just gonna eat this.
Why not?
Well, it means that a good chunk of Rattz's board is garbage. We have no good use for this paper that we're drawing. But Ranma hits surprisingly hard. He does not need a full stack of anything to really get some action going. Ratttz may need to clear these scissors now in order to access some of this board. This paper on top of scissors is a little annoying for Ratttz in the center column. Needs to find a scissors, but now garbage is landing on top of it. For Masa, rather. All these pokes coming in are super annoying. That's sort of the privilege of playing a character who hits as hard as Ranma, without having to really chain. Is that a character as slow as Genma is just going to be stuck staring at garbage for quite a while. We get the anime cutscene. Let's go. Okay, Ratttz needs to find a clear in column 5 in order to pop the garbage in front of this rock. But unfortunately, I'm sorry, Masa does.
Ooh.
But okay.
What? Okay, she's out somehow.
If you clear at top board, you can do some pretty unpredictable things in getting out of trouble. Oh my god, the line clear? Get out of here. Alright, Ratttz firing back. 14 damage. Masa is dead. There's nothing she can do. No water remaining. We're 1-1. Now you can see we're F2-1 all the way through the bracket. Oh my god. Alright, Masa. We're grouping our shapes together. We're building up the scissor tower here. We're actually going to cash out all of our scissors. Genma, you almost don't want to greed too hard with Genma. Because even if you do a lot of damage, you're locked out of doing anything on your own board. Meanwhile, Ratttz is just chilling. He's building a big scissors tower right now. He might be gaming for a rock line at the bottom of his board, but it's a little too early for that. Especially with the scissor in column 6. All right, damage rolling in. Ratttz in kind of peril here. Okay, he does have the rock in order to get out of this. He's able to chain all the way down. 77, taste it. It's just all of Masa's board, but Ratttz may have to spend a water here. Spend a water, please. Okay, thank God. Alrighty. You know, Masa came out of that looking pretty okay. There is a lot of garbage here, but... Okay. Masa's got this paper tower, and she has another bucket, actually. Okay, Ratttz is uncursed. Cashing in 2 towers. Send over the 66. Taste it. Masa has an option for a scissors tower any moment now. Oh, here it is. Oh no, she's on the right side. Dang. And getting the scissors on top of the rock in column 6 really sucks for her. Because she has to drop a rock into column 6 in order to clear the scissors out. It'd be pretty rough. And no obvious path to any action on Masa's board. We'll consider dropping some paper. Rattz's board looks a little confused. Have some paper rolling in. But we have... So in columns like 1 and 2, this sort of like opposing symbols in the wrong direction is basically impossible for Ardrox to clear. Okay. All right.
That's
death.
Looking like it.
Oh, jeez. Congratulations, Masa. Moving on to winners round 2. Thank you for playing. And we'll see you in losers bracket, Ardrox. But we have a few more games for you. Stay tight, stay here. Words. I'm trying my best today. I really am. Alrighty.
Okay. What's that doing? Okay, let's do the thing. I'm queuing up. So, I hate to be doing a repeat of Masa, but I definitely remember playing Genma the entire time last run.
And having a great time. Alright, I got Juicey on the left. And I got Nightshine on the right.
I didn't go 0-2, so, you know.
Genma, I feel, is a pretty solid character to start with. I'm a big fan of the fast chaining characters like Shampoo or Moose, but they're pretty unpopular.
Let me just play the grappler and be done with it.
Yes. Well, if your opponent is not good at getting waters, like building lines to get waters, then I would say Genma is actually pretty good, because if your opponent just is not cursing you, like, what are they gonna do? Hold this L? Like... Alright, we're building the scissor towers. No big deal. Juicey cleaning up a situation with his paper. We're cashing in the scissors tower for Juicey, because that is a pretty solid poke. It's gonna cover up all of Nightshine's stuff. We don't have an easy way to get at these scissors just yet. So Nightshine is playing Akane. Akane is a pretty solid character who can't be cursed. She's a little slow, but she hits maybe not as hard as Genma. Oh, Juicey with the rock line. Okay, getting an additional water. And Nightshine with a... paper, I think it arrived as garbage, eating the rock that he would have loved to have used to clear the scissors tower. Now there's a random paper in the middle. If you can find a way to build a tower in column 4, you could pop the garbage in between the scissors and the paper. That would be a great start. Okay, Nightshine spending the bucket on damage. Unfortunately, now there's garbage on top of the scissors tower with no way to get at it still. If we stuck another paper on top, that would probably be good. Juicey's just kind of vibing. It's kind of difficult to do a whole lot when you're cursed as Genma. Genma's curse is, like, look at this. It's so slow. It does no damage. I wouldn't be surprised if some players actually sometimes stop playing, like, as Genma. Just be like, yeah, just hit me. Like, how much damage could you realistically do? Juicey's building up the scissors tower of all time. Oh, we're not able to cash it in! Incoming garbage! And now Juicey has a rock on top of a paper. All these opposing symbols. Okay, actually, thank you, garbage eliminates that rock. Alright. Anime cutscene rolling in. Juicey receiving 26, but we have 2 buckets. We could consider throwing away... We actually don't necessarily have to spend a bucket on garbage. You can spend it on a symbol, and that goes pretty well too. Juicey sending over the poke. Nightshine. Not a lot of action. It's all buried. We would love to get access to the scissor tower. We have the rocks. We're putting them into columns 4 and 6, which is interesting. Okay. Oh, we managed to pop the garbage with the paper. Chaining down the scissors tower, but unfortunately Akane does not hit as hard as Genma. It's just not a lot of action all on its own. Juicey has a pretty scary looking rock tower right here. Yep, here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, send over the 32. Okay, that whistle signifies that we cannot use water anymore, even if you have it. So all of the waters in Juicey's inventory are basically useless, which is pretty rough. He needs to put a scissors in column 6. No! Oh, the misdrop. The panic rotate is so real. Do you have any idea how many times I panic rotate in this game?
Probably a fair amount.
It happens all of the time. All right, Juicey. We're setting up some rock towers. We could also ponder a rock line. We're putting down some scissors. Akane's speed definitely giving Nightshine a bit of an edge in building material on the board. We have some pretty great towers forming, but we have a paper in the middle of our rock line. I guess if we trigger the scissor tower on the right, we could get the paper to fall all the way through. Yeah, just like this. I guess you could use... The waters do carry it. So the waters only carry over if you have... Juicey! The water! The water! Oh.
I already told you it didn't work out.
I'm so far in the time vortex. Well, I'm sorry, Juicey.
These things happen.
I'm in another time zone.
That's true.
The gamer zone.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Me too. Me too. But I'm not sorry for Nightshine. Congratulations advancing to winners round 2. You're going to be facing off against Masa soon. Okay, it's going to be me versus Digi.
You got a video game for me to watch?
I'm about to.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Who watches video games?
You do, because you're about to commentate, my friend. Oh, that's a shame.
Just hand me the controller.
No.
Hey.
I can't make up my mind. I guess I'll play Moose. Sometimes I play Shampoo instead, but...
Okay. Yo, a duck?
He is a duck, yeah.
Are you already cursed?
Yeah, it looks like Digi was experimenting with the buttons and has already cursed me.
I mean, you know what? Fair enough if it's disruptive. Ratttz with almost a solid row of like rocks from column 2 to 6. I was surprised at how much a line clear of actual playable pieces gets you. Like, that's strong. I don't know how much we've actually fished for that in real matches, but food for think. Catching in a bucket. Oh.
I was too late.
Oh, I didn't know the water was a burst. Also, geez, what the hell is that? Why is damage so fake in this game?
It's pretty fake, isn't it?
Like, I can't help but see that as anything but, like, a overcorrection to Puyo. Like, you know what? You get a board full of everything. What if that didn't kill you? I'm like, okay, that is brave. That's just kind of... You're kind of in the vibe dimension. Digi's got a giant column 3 spire, and the way damage is sorted out means that scissors is not gonna. Never mind. It absolutely does resolve. Garbage. Actually, sizing up what's going on the board is crazy in this game sometimes. Digi seems in trouble? Question mark? Gonna panic shift that, yeah, no, there's nothing that piece can do.
I had a really lucky thank you garbage that fired off my chain for me.
Feels like pokes are stronger in this game, like main chain.
Pokes can be pretty good. Would like to set up a scissor line, but I don't know if that's realistic anymore already.
Have you considered just do it?
Just do it?
Something Shia LaBeouf in 2024? $99. Good God.
I love this character. I love the chaining characters. I think they're so fun.
Also, I clearly do not. Well, okay, there's the second wave of it. I was about to be like, I don't quite understand what the number is for, because it does not seem like it immediately cashes in. Yo, he be quacking. Is that a duck or is that a goose? Oh, slight top out in column 1.
GG's. And that's how you do it. That's how you play the video game.
What button's the water bucket?
It's X.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I normally use that as a rotate button. So in my first games of this earlier today, I immediately bucketed. Yeah. I bucketed my opponent immediately. This is very funny. All right, we have our other winner. This is winners round 2. Technically winner semis. We have a small bracket today. We're playing Masa Queen versus Night Shine. I'm gonna have a video game for you to spectate very shortly. That way we're all reasonably synced. You're not too far in the time dimension. Really making the most of your character? Thank you, Amelia.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, Genma. Genma is such an interesting character. Because, like, you really do... In order to make him bad, you actually do have to, like, do something about him. Like, you have to poke him, you have to make him spend his water, and you have to have water of your own, right? And if you don't do those things...
Extreme feast or famine.
Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes he'll get, like, a normal chain, and he'll just be like, alright, I guess you lose. Bye.
Extreme feast or famine.
Now, Masa's got a great chain forming. Oh, we're actually cashing out the paper? Really? Doesn't matter. Send over the 23.
Good follow-ups.
Ooh, this rock in column 4 for Night Shine's really painful. We need to draw a paper like now, and we didn't draw it. But because we're stacked... Okay! Alright, now we have double rock in columns 3 and 4.
Might be extending it.
Oh god, we have to spend a we have to spend a bucket pretty soon. Okay, we're gonna do this instead. I'm panicking. Psychologically, I'm panicking. Okay, we're spending the water on paper, which is not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize that nerfs the damage mid-animation.
Yes. Yeah.
That went from, like, 27 to 3. That's a little messed up.
So if Nightshine stuck that paper into column 2, probably would have had a rock line. So lines also send damage to your opponent. So, like, you can just slam a rock and slam a line and poke your opponent and build a bucket at the same time. Masa looking for this rock tower, but she's cursed. Oh, you can't spend this. Oh, this does no damage. Oh, she uncursed at the exact right time. Let's go! Anime cutscene. Our martial arts style is crying. That's in the
Okay.
that's in the show. That is a show fact for you. Damage is
God
fake.
bless. Here's follow up. 33's nothing to sneeze at. We're getting all green or little fun. Maybe we need to get out of here.
Masa could have popped a paper in column 5, but chose not to. Okay.
That's really high up. What are we
Wow,
doing
no,
here?
she's greeting because now she'll pop the garbage. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Incredible
The
greed.
scissors are neat there.
Okay, now she needs to find a way to pop this garbage in front of these rocks, and then she's Gucci.
Getting rid of the paper there, so things seem promising.
This is a good way, but it's also a little slow. But she's actually getting rid of the rocks now.
Character.
Yeah. We do need to draw a rock soon.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
wow, never punished.
And follow-up's gonna be strong. Look at that.
So this may be very funny. So we are getting a tiebreaker here. Okay. Oh yeah.
How was that? Huh?
All right. So Masa had less garbage and some other stats. So
More
I don't think
protagonist points.
we love that.
Yeah.
I want to say that one of the criteria is score, but I can't quite remember. I haven't played this game in 2 years, I want to say. Moss is sending over the poke. Actually, thank you, garbage, for Nightshine. We're cashing in our scissor towers. It's gonna poke Masa, but honestly, I find it kind of inconsequential. Masa's clearing out the garbage by cashing in a paper tower. It's mostly just a poke. Enjoy the 6 units of garbage.
Masa doesn't have a lot cooking at the moment.
No, we're just kind of putting the pieces down. But Nightshine's board is so disorganized that, like, it's
They're
not
both
that
kind of going through it.
it's not necessarily that Nightshine couldn't do anything with this. It's just that it's going to take some time to get there. And Boss's character does not care. Like, he does not need big chains or big towers to do stuff. He can build some pretty conservative structures and still give you pain. All right. Nightshine. Cursing Masa. Masa's building the rock tower. Probably getting ready to slam this whenever she gets next uncursed. We would love to find a way to deal with this garbage in column 4. Because it needs to stay open, so that way she can put stuff into column 6. Oh my god, the thank you garbage clearing it, but she's still cursed! It's doing nothing!
How long is the conversion timer on that?
On being cursed?
Yeah.
It's pretty long. If she hadn't received thank you garbage, she almost certainly would have been fine. But it just arrived just a smidge too early. All right, we're chaining it through our garbage. Send over the poke over to Ardrox, or over to Nightshine. Okay. Nightshine with this column 1 kind of giving me a little bit of
Things can happen. Unfortunate things, potentially.
Okay, we have a scissors in column 1. Okay, we got through the garbage at least. All right, he's looking fine actually. Moss has got a lot of gas.
Yeah. Take this paper off the scissors stack there and.
15 seconds remaining.
Gonna work on cleaning up Moss's board in the meantime. Because she's kind of mad chilling. There's actually no garbage, and that's a huge criteria then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my understanding is that it's mostly based around garbage. I think the third one is score, but I could be wrong. Congratulations, Massa. She won our previous bracket. So I'm sort of unsurprised that she would be moving on to winners finals.
Not say that wasn't competitive.
You got second? Who won? I have to look at the bracket now. Was it color?
No.
Was it CT? Oh, it was Roderick. He's not here.
That's always also a solid potential there. Gotta play against Ardrox.
All right, we're going to losers round 1.
It's Juicey loses for the personality. You understand?
It's true. It's true.
I'm not streaming tonight, but I don't know. Let me have this.
Let you have it? Why should I?
I suppose I could stream to the Discord.
If you do that, then I have to set up the Discord streaming capture.
Never mind.
So I'm not doing that.
I try to do a kindness, and you're just like, nah.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just not set up in this stream, in my stream layout. We hate kindness here. It's bad. All right, we got. We sure do have Genma Ranma, the classic. So what is? I've just bought this game. What is this? Yeah, you get exactly one screen to figure out what's going on, and then it's like, all right, idiot, have a nice rest of your life here. So there was one thing I noticed when I was watching Nightshine play, and that is that, like, using opposing symbols to, like, protect stuff you're trying to build a line with, because there's not much that can happen that will prevent you from doing that. Juicey sending off the double paper tower. Wow, we don't get an anime cutscene for that? That's wild. Damage should be rolling in for Ardrox very soon. I'm surprised that this is running as well as it does. This is quite a distant connection. Okay, Juicey sending over the curse. Ardrox looks a little in peril here. He does have ways out. A nice cup-shaped board, so that way he can hopefully just hold down for a little bit. We're eating up the paper tower, which kind of sucks. Like, we would love to not cash that in just yet. Ardrox has this great paper tower ready to go. Oh my god, the thank you garbage. Taste it. Anime cutscene heading your way. Juicey. A little bit in peril. We've put this rock. We have multiple opposing symbols in columns 2. That's just never happening. Juicey's looking okay. All right, we're living. Yo, I take it all back. Juicey is realizing that his life may soon be over. Okay. We got a scissors, but it's not really in a place where we can downstack with it. We need to put a rock in column 3. Oh my god, he draws the piece. I guess he's just gonna slam it. Yeah, let's go. We're cursed, which also sucks, but, you know, what are you gonna do? So, I must have missed a line, because I'm pretty sure Juicey's been cursed twice now. Juicey needs to put a scissor. Oh. Oh my god.
What's up?
I'm so sorry, bud. I'm sure you're well into your second round, but...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when you clear a piece, all of the garbage that is orthogonally adjacent in a line to that clear will clear. So like, if Ardrox clears this rock in column 2, it'll clear all of the green orbs below it. And it would also clear, if you cleared this rock on the left, maybe the clearing piece deletes garbage. Oh, it's both pieces. Okay, hell yeah. Oh, look at this tower from Ardrox. Juicey needs to rock his needs to bucket his opponent now. Ew, did not react. Taste the 99. Simply get 99'd. Okay, garbage is fake. We're gonna try and chain our way through this. We might get an anime cutscene of our own. Sending over the 48, but 48 still remains in Juicey's damage queue. We've been cursed yet again. Okay. But now we can't spend our scissors towers. Oh, garbage arriving for Juicey. Okay, we have a bucket. Okay. Now if we could find a paper to stash into column... Oh, no. Oh, Juicey... Okay. You need to put a paper into column 4 and then hit it with scissors. But unfortunately... So the centerboard spire for Juicey does spell death pretty soon-ish. Okay, we're able to fire off at least one of our scissor towers. And hopefully that'll get Ardrox off of Juicey for just a little bit. You still need to find a way through this paper.
What the fuck, dude?
Okay, the paper's free. We can just drop the scissors. Okay, great. Now we just need to draw a rock, and then we're all set. But Genma... Oh my god, he got the rock through? 70? Taste it?
GG's.
Are you saying spoilers, Juicey?
Maybe.
I'm in the time dimension. You can't do that.
I can't with how much the RNG screwed me at the end.
Juicey.
Keep an eye out.
Genma balls got him. Oh my god. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, what a misdrop. I'm sorry, bud.
I kept getting only rock and paper. I'm like,
yeah. You did have a move to survive, but not a move to win. Gotta be me versus Masa Queen. Winners finals. A short bracket tonight. You're sorry that you Ranma mouth? Thank you. Once again, Amelia, I'm about to stream to the Discord.
Prove it.
Prove it, he said.
That is what I just said, yes.
Prove it, he said.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna see if I know literally anything about this video game. I think I might go with Shampoo today. I do want to play Moose. I think Moose is a lot of fun, but I feel like Shampoo. So here's the thing, right? Is that the offense stat is how much damage you get from your chains. Attack is how much you get per clear. Do you see how Shampoo, her attack stat is very high? It means that she can poke and chain. Moose is chaining only. So I'm probably playing Shampoo because I want to actually play neutral.
I don't get, like, Moose's chaining seemed comparable to Shampoo, so like why play him at all?
Oh, well, look at this RNG. Whatever. Very funny. So my understanding is that this is speculation on my part, but I expect that Shampoo's curse lasts longer. Is my suspicion.
Oh, that's fast.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
No, I love this character.
This board state, like you're patching your way back together, but both of these give me anxiety.
Yeah.
And we're gonna water bucket our way out of one. Okay. Come on. Jeez, curse damage is nothing.
No, it's pretty
Deeply
rough.
Invalidating. Who's your favorite character, Ratttz?
In this game or in
just Ranma in general?
In Ranma, I actually have not watched that much Ranma. I know nothing about it, honestly.
I just like the panda aesthetically.
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't?
Masa dead.
Masa dead.
Masa dead. Speaking of Masa, you know, tip your waiters. We got Masa and just Alex making sure that we get things done on time tonight. Calling you matches, having a good time. We got the double fist tower in the middle. Threatening to be a 3-wide.
These pokes are really annoying.
I was gonna say, you have any regrets in your bracket life right now?
Not really, but
because this looks kind of dire. We're kind of reshaping the center tower. Now it's back down to double fist tower. And we're cashing in one. Garbage, unfortunately, kind of blocked Ratttz. Masa's all that down stack for 8. That's crazy. We still have a solid minute and a half before decision happens. Cashing in water bucket that didn't make Masa's build all that much better. But her center board is pretty open. Really looking like there's nothing left to happen here, and we got the anime cutscene on Rattz's side, so...
Hell yeah, anime. Alright,
yeah,
GG's. Oh, we're playing FD1 all the way. You want to play FD2? Masa, you're the TO. You tell me.
Yeah.
Do you need another? I'm waiting. Oh, actually, I should probably check the commentary chat. No, she's not there.
Oh.
All right, well, I guess GG's. Alrighty, so before we get into any more games, I do want to remind you all about some upcoming events here at Puzzle Wednesday. This coming Wednesday. These are all wrong. These are not all wrong. One of them's all wrong. You know?
Okay.
I'm tired. Today's been a day. Today's been the most day that has ever dayed, okay?
Look, if we want to do multiple pack attack brackets, far be it from me to complain.
I'm really pulling all of my hair out all at once. This coming Wednesday, November 13th, we got Blackout! Oh my god, this 3D stacking game is all about either crushing your opponent with pressure or fulfilling quota. Every time you send garbage over to your opponent, it mirrors the bottom face of their stack. So you want to send when their whole board is empty, and you want them to send to you while your board is full, except for a well. So that way, as you clear, your board is full of material for you to race ahead of them on quota. But if you play like that, you're more at risk of popping out, which gives this game a really unique push and pull. Unlike any other stacking game I've played, I think you'll really enjoy this one. We're playing on Fightcade. The following Wednesday, November 20th, we're playing Puzzle Arena Toshinden. This match 3 puzzle game is pretty great. It's got cool anime aesthetics, great tunes. It plays lightning fast. You got a shared piece queue to fight over. There's also a few other pieces that show up, like various bombs and different colored pieces. The chaining is a little bit difficult, but a pace of play is fast and furious. You and your opponent are going to be building meter as you send garbage over to your opponent and using that meter to hit them again with special attacks or to delete garbage off of your playfield. You can also use a taunt button, and when you taunt, you lock your opponent out temporarily of their supers and you steal a little bit of meter from them, but there's a penalty for doing that. You lose control over your piece. So you're going to spend a lot of time lining up your next move and then taunting repeatedly in order to steal their meter away from them. It's a really unique puzzle game, and I think you'll really enjoy it. November 22nd, we have Hack Match. This uppy downy is unlike you've ever played because it's actually a homebrew game from Zachtronics. That's right, they made and released an NES ROM in the year of our Lord 20-something. 20XDX. Hack Match is a match 4 game, more like Puyo than Magical Drop in terms of matching. So you're going to spend a lot of time building long chains and hopefully trying to send over more garbage as a result. It features, rather than being able to hold multiple pieces like Magical Drop or Money, you can only hold one, but you have a swap mechanic that lets you build chains and interact with your stack in all sorts of funny ways. You can also swap pieces while holding a piece, which gives you much more power than you think you otherwise have, because you can interact with like the top 3 pieces of your stack pretty quickly. I highly encourage you to check it out and make sure that you buy your copy from Zachtronics off of itch.io. We'll see you there. The link is in the Fightcade lobby. So if you just show up, you'll be able to get your copy, no problem. The following December 4th, not November 22nd, we have Pack Attack. We're playing PS1 Pack Attack, probably. Our December schedule is currently tentative. So I encourage you to check back on the schedule. There's some plans for some other brackets, charity events, things like that. So some of that part of that schedule is in flux. But
the dates might shift around.
Yeah. So just be aware of that. But for now, at this moment, December 4th will be Pack Attack on the PlayStation 1. It's the Namco Anthology, as I recall correctly. Namco Anthology 2. This version of Pack Attack is extremely cool. Got great music and a cool 3D vibe. Instead of sending ghosts from the top of the screen, you can also opt to do floor damage, more like columns. I think this game is really sick, and it's got a unique style of stacking that you've never seen anywhere else. I highly encourage you to go check it out. We'll be playing on DuckStation, so make sure you get all your ducks in a row, get all your BIOSes, whatever you need in order to play. We'll see you there. That's all, folks. We're going to get back into some games in just a bit. So stay tuned. Our hardworking TOs, Just Alex and Masa Queen, going to be calling out matches in just a bit. We have Ardrox v Digi in Losers Round 2. We'll be getting into match very shortly. Are you excited for Pack Attack, Juicey?
Am I never not? I think the only thing is I wish I had more grind time, because we've discovered there's a groove select in the game.
True.
For PlayStation 1. But it still seems like the default is pretty powerful.
Yep.
The death ghosts are good. But I really want the original style to be viable, and I feel like that's going to require some real labbing and fourth dimensional thinking to work out. So hopefully we get there. But no, I love Pack Attack.
Who doesn't?
If anything, we've had enough of an influx of people getting God Hand clears that we had to justify a roll for it.
That is terrifying.
All right. Hopefully I'll get there one day, but Christ, game's brutal.
Alrighty. I got Digi on the left and Ardrox on the right. Masa has an opinion. Default is better than death. Better than OG and Pack Attack.
I believe that.
There's definitely some interesting thoughts.
OG tends to just feed too much meter to your opponent. And it's deeply hard to work around that.
Yep.
Advantage will always be fleeting. But that's for when we get to that bracket. We're back to Ranma half.
We're definitely in the war of the meatheads here. Ryoga is a very offensive focused character who will definitely Unga a little bit. I don't remember if he's got... I'm pretty sure he's just like a middle of the road character, more similar to Ranma. Somewhere between Ranma and Genma. But I don't know too many other specifics. Ardrock's doing a great job. We're setting up the rock tower. We also have a scissors tower going. And Digi's looking a little disorganized here. We got a big wall of blue scissors. No obvious plan. This garbage rolling in is just totally gnarly. Oh, what a brain genius move! Wow! Using the bucket to get a bucket? Do it again?
Oh, into the line clear?
Oh my god. That's so smart. Wow. Who would have seen it coming? Alright, Digi would love to set up another... Definitely scheming on building another line, right? But I'm not sure how that's gonna work out here. Ardrox, we got the towers. We'll send over the poke with the towers. Why not? We have to find a way to downstack some garbage in column 2 in order to do anything with the scissors tower. Meanwhile, Digi, with this rock... Yeah, okay, we're actually going to spend the bucket now. We need to find another paper. Oh my god, putting this garbage in column 3 is pretty rough for Digi. We do need to put a paper there. Pretty soon, we're going to be taking a poke here. And with no buckets available, Digi's in a pretty dire state here. There's no obvious way to downstack column 3. And without access to column 3, there's only one place to put pieces. You know? That's pretty dangerous.
You know, if... having diagonal line clears in this game is kind of whack.
It's very dumb. I feel like that actually, like, diagonal clearing garbage, I think makes the game strictly worse. I do not think they should be in the game.
I don't mind a little bit of leniency on getting out of jail free card, like garbage chaining into itself, but that needs to be horizontal. Because there's a lot of kill moves that look. If that were the case, maybe this would not be a 1-to-1 bracket.
Yes. Yeah, I would like to play more games of this. I think it's pretty neat, actually. Looks like Digi's setting up for the scissors line. Wow, easiest scissors line of our life, I guess. Wait. Huh? What are we doing?
Not going for it.
Oh god, this garbage.
We're trying to extend it. Digi could still chain to it.
It's over.
Okay, now we're done.
It's Jover. Okay.
Oh.
What's the plan here?
Are we fishing for like a diagonal hands?
You can.
Paper?
I think you can build a bucket that way. I don't think I've ever seen it though.
It seems like a real risky investment there. Not gonna lie.
So he's looking. Digi must be looking for a bucket, like a bucket thing here, right? Yeah. Okay, we're spending the bucket on garbage. Ardrox. Oh no! Ardrox had to spend the bucket on all of his towers, and now he's chaining through all of the paper while cursed. That's not bad. It's not huge though, is the thing.
I don't see the vision on Digi's board right now. Like,
I don't know
yes,
how
we got a lot of blues. Like, what's... Oh, and taking that on a curse?
Yeah, he has to live. And now he has to draw a rock. Okay, he drew the rock, so he can actually slam this rock into column 2. No!
No? Okay.
Just slam it into column 2! I'm dying! So, the rules about overstacking. You can have stuff in the ghost row, and then when it clears, it'll drop. So, it doesn't check immediately. It checks all the clears first, and then if something's in the top field, then you'll die if it's still stuck up there. Congratulations, Ardrox, moving on ahead in losers. Sorry, your run ends there, Digi.
I always want to give the player the benefit of the doubt when I don't see the vision, but I don't know what happened with that last round there.
It's my strong suspicion that Digi thought that he would top out if he didn't put. So if you think that you top out because it occurs in the opposite order, where it doesn't check for clears, it just checks to see if you topped out, then it wouldn't make sense to do that.
Well, I just mean the broader round. It felt like there was fishing for a really strong opener and just didn't take it.
Yeah, I can't speak to any of that. I would love. I am curious. About some of the other line strategies. I haven't seen too many. I haven't seen a dyad clear yet. I don't think. I have seen some pretty cool like mid-board lines. So like I've seen CT build a line like in the middle of the screen, like on top of a bunch of towers, which was really interesting to see once. But that was in the before times. It's been 2 years since we ran this game. In a 1-to-1 format, I almost like it. like as a bracket.
As a bracket runner, yes.
Yeah.
But
last time
as
we ran
person
this,
that went 0-2, I'm like, it's a risky run.
Oh my god. All right, looks like we're gonna have Ardrox v Nightshine. I will make sure. Do you have game footage?
Do I have game footage?
Do you have game? Can you see?
Yes.
Okay, good. We did it. We're champions. The player's not named Ardrox. It's Ardrox. Oh yeah. The Ranma
You can
mirror.
add extra R's, like he's a pirate.
I can add some R's if you like. How many R's do you want me to
that'd
add?
be funny. Add 3.
3? I put
Right.
I put a few more than that. There we go. I've put in the correct amount of R's for you. Oh, you want it this way, is what you want.
Ardrox.
There you go. Alright, we're spending the water immediately. Ardrox building the scissors tower. We're not cashing out just yet, in fact. Oh, interesting. I thought he was going to use the garbage to, So, what you can do is you can use the garbage as a trigger. You have, like, a tower of a color, and then you have a garbage, and then you have the trigger, the matching opposing piece on top. And then when you pop the garbage, you'll also pop that tower, too. Old, 9 Daniel is, asking, is this like Puyo Puyo? It's a chaining
In the
game.
vaguest of senses.
But there's no offsetting. Instead, we have a very funny damage system. We have a burst mechanic, like Guilty Gear or Darun Dara Dara or one of those kind of games. Ardrox firing off the poke, 10 units of garbage.
But you know, if you're uninitiated coming into stream this late in the game, this is rock paper scissors. The game uses rock paper scissors rules for clears beyond lines. So rock on top of scissors will clear everything beneath it.
Oh,
Paper
Night
on top of rock,
super dead.
so on and so forth. Yes, this is Ranma half Ougi Jaanken.
You know what would be very funny is if we just started this game off with a garbage line.
Oh
which
my
is
God.
exactly what Nightshine is scheming right now. No, don't give up on it! Oh, that's so sad.
It would have been funny, but I feel like Ardrox may have the wherewithal to not feed into that. Oh, right, it can just show up in the queue. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. A garbage line will send damage, is what it will do. It won't give you a bucket, but it will give you about 10 or 15 units of garbage for free. Got the anime cutscene rolling in. There's 6 more units of garbage in the queue, but Nightshine doesn't look too upset. These two characters, they do like sending over like repeated pokes. Ranma deals a lot of damage in his uncursed state, and Akane, you know, she clears very slowly, but she can't be cursed, so she's just very consistent in the damage. Ardrox sent it over the 97. We're close to the damage cap of 99, but not quite. We got the anime scene. Nightshine. Damage is fake. We're gonna go all the way through our garbage. Our board is now checkerboarded, so I guess that counts for something. Nightshine pondering.
I'll ponder.
We're not seeing a whole lot of like reacting with the curse. So like some of this you can prevent a lot of this garbage sometimes. Nightshine clearing the garbage and sending over a decent grip of damage at the same time, sending over the 3 lines. But Nightshine
getting checkerboarded on pieces is basically worse than garbage, it feels like.
Oh yes. Very, very agree. Nightshine sticking the scissors on top of the spire here. We're gonna be cursing our opponent to get out of this. We're gonna have to keep on sticking scissors into column 4 and then maybe put a rock there. We'll fix this tower situation. Ardrox just cursed, but Our board is looking fine, so you can just sort of chill. Sometimes you might just want to hang out. I love hanging out. You know, that's great.
Me too.
Ardrox. We could be scheming on a mid-board scissors line, but looks like we've aborted. And why not? We have all of this garbage here. Yo, bucket loop.
Oh, okay.
We do love a good bucket loop, you know?
Fair enough.
If you see the bucket loop, then you gotta do it, right?
Night Chat, are you typing in chat during your own match?
The time vortex, it claims another.
Oh, right. I forget. These things happen.
Alrighty. Well, it looks like Ardrox is gonna win this tiebreaker, yeah. Congratulations to Ardrox. Moving up to losers finals, where he will face off against Masa Queen, who's been waiting, chilling,
Patiently.
TOing, clipboard running, all of the things that Masas do.
Give her a hand.
I'm sure she's also playing EDF at the same time.
Solid chance.
Correct. All right, I got Masa Queen on the left. I have I just have normal Ardrox on the right. Ardrox went home.
No, it needs to be normal Ardrox now.
It's true.
We're gonna keep the bit going.
Oh, you want?
No, it's normal Ardrox now. He got the Xerxian install.
The Xerxian install. Incredible. Tonight's kind of a shitpost, huh? You know
Why
what?
not have fun with it?
You know what? That's where I'm at, too.
Who's the green hair character in Ranma?
Who's?
Genma has green hair under the bandana. Don't ask questions.
What? I'm asking a question, and the question is what?
Crashboat's trying to figure out who the Masa character is.
Oh, I see. Well, Masa did not react, and well, I don't know if spending a bucket early to deal with Ranma is worth it, come to think of it. Ranma just does Ranma things all of the time. But I would much rather have Masa's board over Ardrox's. We do need a paper in column 5 for Masa. We're actually going to set up for a scissors chain instead. Let's go. Let's go. Anime v anime. Okay. Masa clearing through this garbage really effectively, I feel like. Ardrox spending the bucket, but no bucket loops today. Oh, Genma's so bad when he's cursed. He's just so bad. Okay. Masa does have a bucket to get out of this. But we have multiple opposing symbols on Masa's board. So it's like, yeah, we're actually bucketing away the paper. We did draw the rock. Can you smell? Oh, we actually managed to find a chain on the left side as well. I don't see Ardrox giving up on this pressure anytime soon. What gender is the panda? You know?
Panda.
You're asking the right questions, but I don't know them.
I feel like there's a statistical bias in real life. I'm gonna go check that out really quick.
Masa is about to send a haymaker. Oh, she doesn't get the garbage clear, so the chain doesn't pop. We have an unrelated chain. Oh, we're getting max damage here. It's not quite, but it's very close. And Ardrox is caught without a bucket. Garbage is going to continue to roll in. There's no offsetting, so you just have to hold this. Oh, get bucketed. All right, no snapback from Ardrox. And Masa's free to start another chain here. And the damage is quite severe. Ooh, we caught without a rock or a bucket. Top board, Masa taking the first point.
So I need you to know.
Finals, yeah.
I typed into Google, is there a gender divide in pandas? And I got results about Python scripts.
You know,
I'm still confused.
How do we have another Genma balls in chat? Shut up!
No, that's correct. She's right to do so.
Oh, God. All right, Masa's...
Genma balls.
God, I love you all, but that doesn't mean I have to like you.
Genma balls.
You know what? Keep it going.
Yo, we're gonna get the bucket!
Yo, Ardrox needs to bucket Masa. Okay, we'll just eat it then. You know what? Taste it. We're not reacting. We're simply savoring the flavor. Oh, actually, there's a bucket loop on the table for Ardrox here.
Yeah.
Not anymore. He lost it. But
he's no. It can still happen. Okay. I have my doubts.
I also have my doubts.
Oh my god. Why aren't we bucketing? Now we're bucketing.
Oh, yes.
Jeez, that took forever. I was so scared.
And Ardrox is a lot of gas on the table here. I don't know who's putting gas on the table, but it's on Ardrox's table.
That's concerning.
Okay, Masa did react and did bucket Ardrox. There's a minute and a half left on the clock, so we may be here for a bit.
The other concerning thing is my roommate is absolutely going to ask me why I kept saying Genma balls really loudly tomorrow morning.
All right, Masa still has another bucket remaining, which is pretty intense. We'll just, you know what? Do it again. Masa's scheming on a rock line. Maybe giving it up for a big attack though. It's pretty huge. Genma hits so hard. He's so easy to pilot too. You can sometimes just sort of chill out and be like, I'm putting the pieces down.
I do like to do that.
Masa looks like she's scheming on a paper line soon, but she's not putting any rocks in column 1, which seems kind of dicey. There's no easy way to clear this garbage right now. Okay. The bucket is out of here. We have 10 seconds remaining. Ardrox looks pretty dead.
Might be out of moves here.
It's not that like.
Wait.
No, we're dead.
No, we're dead.
We're very dead.
Tragic.
Alrighty, congratulations, Masa. You know what that means. It's time for grand finals.
Wait, that wasn't grands?
That was not grands.
Oh, you're in winner's side of grands.
I'm on winner's side's grand.
I don't know why, for whatever reason, I thought you were out of bracket. That's usually never right.
Sometimes it is. I've had some pretty sad runs in the past 2 months.
I can count those on like a hand, usually. That's and like top 3 is a match made in heaven around here more often than not.
I do like being on top 3.
It's usually you and Rodney, and then whoever specializes in the game. And if I really scrap, maybe me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ratttz in half. Sad run, meaning she didn't make it high enough for top 4. Okay. Are we fishing for a bucket? That's not going to happen at this point. Choosing when and how to tactically spend buckets feels like a layer of self-awareness that I don't know that I will ever get with this game. But we're absolutely doing polarizing archetypes. We got the Rushdown Fiend versus the Grappler at this point, and it's weird that Ratttz isn't playing the Grappler one. But sometimes you just want to press buttons, even if you're not going to get the damage output. Biggest thing that's going to take off the table for... Oh my god. Okay. Ratttz just
she reacted! No!
I mean, that's even more impressive for her, given, you know, the character.
She should be busy playing EDF. She can't react.
You know, never put it past your opponent to, you know, surprise you. Masa building up a lot of fists. I know they're rocks, but my brain is defaulted to fist, hand, and peace sign. Buckets were thrown to lake. We need to get them out. So Masa's deeply invalidated for the next half minute at least. Ratttz can play whatever game she wants, provided she doesn't perish. But she perished, so...
Oh, I spent the bucket, then immediately died. I could have erased a piece, but...
Have you considered not commentators cursing me?
No.
It would be mighty nice of you. Spending bucket to get a bucket. Gotta spend money to make money. And Ratttz just choosing to keep pretty low board for as long as possible here. Extending the scissors tower. And we're just converting damage and pokes where we can. Probably to force Masa's hand somewhere. Cashed out the bucket on all the damage. So, Masa's back to normal. We've not cashed in any big moves with it, but you know, it's not going to take too long to get something decently viable. $21's still not the biggest poke. Masa, for as clean as her board is, she doesn't have anything built up with like a real commanding lead yet. Cashing in a bucket this early, I suppose it will slow Ratttz down, gives her a little bit more room to build, but I have my questions. Cashing in the fist tower. Ratttz.
I did not react in time.
Ratttz.
I'm silly.
Ratttz.
I'm normal. I'm just... Oh, I'm super dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Never punished.
All right, fair enough. Whatever. I went 0-2. I'm not defending myself. This is not a Juicey knows better bracket. Okay, Masa kind of checkmated here.
Let's go! That was a robbery.
A little bit.
It was utterly a robbery.
It's hard to eyeball who won off of a Genma match because he cries if he wins or loses. So I have to look at something else for like half a second. Crashboat says maybe Ratttz should also play EDF. Have you considered? Chat, she's ignoring me.
Oh, I would never ignore you. You were saying things?
Yes, you would. Okay. Grandpa's out here being apologetic. I get it. And basically, it seems like every piece after a damage hit, Ratttz has a decent counter here. Headed by Genma is that drill tweet. See this watch? I got it by crying.
Incredible.
I want to keep track of the broader win by decision factors here, but I don't think either of you are living that long. There's just too much. Okay, there's just too much violence going on, and with that, are we saying Ratttz won that one? Is that the bracket?
That, I believe, is the bracket.
Dang, that's crazy.
The ghost row is not real.
We are like 3 minutes from 10 o'clock here.
You know, we love going to bed on time. Congratulations, Ardrox, making third. Congratulations, Masa Queen, on second. And you know what? I enjoy winning a bracket every now and again. It happens. Before we go, I do want to remind you all about some upcoming events. Pay no attention to the last bracket. But first, November 13th, that's next Wednesday, we have a blockout. This 3D stacking game is unlike anything you've ever played. It's very unique. You're going to be sending over the bottom, a mirrored portion of the bottom portion of your opponent's stack whenever you send a line, and you're racing first to 20 lines. However, every time you clear, you want to leave a well, a small well, so that way as your opponent sends you garbage, you can more efficiently downstack. But if you clear your entire board, then when your opponent sends garbage to you, even if it's more survivable, it puts you behind in the quota race. So playing between attacking your opponent and building for quota is the primary tension in this game. And I highly encourage you to check it out. It's very great.
So,
a little bit different from Tetris. Yeah.
The way you describe it, leaving a well, it's a Tetris-like. Would you say it's like a well-tris?
No, you see, Technos is not the Tetris company.
I see, my bad.
This is not a game by Alexei Pajitnov. You know, like you gotta make sure that the brands, they're close, but they cannot touch. You understand? They may be about stacking, and they may contain Tetronymos, and they may also include garbage. They're close. No touching.
Tell me.
No touching. No touching.
Okay, I don't want that no more. Tell me about the sole bad guy on the right here.
You want to know about anime? All right, yeah. So the following Wednesday, November 20th, we have Puzzle Arena Toshinden. This is an anime match 3 puzzle game. Your pieces are zooming. They move so fast in this game. You're going to be building meter as you send garbage over to your opponent. You can use that meter to activate all sorts of special moves, send more garbage or delete garbage off of your playfield. You can also build meter by stealing it from your opponent. by taunting them. When you taunt them, for the duration of your taunt, you cannot control your piece. However, your opponent cannot use their special moves to delete garbage off their board, say, which may put them in a bind. And you gain the meter that you've taken away from them. It's pretty cool. It's really unique. Great soundtrack and great art too. Honestly, this game's kind of a 10 out of 10, which is kind of funny because I don't really associate, Arena Toshinden as being like an all-timer. Like I mostly understand it as like a cash grab kind of game that kind of franchise that kind of came and went, but this game's great. We'll be playing this on Duck Station, so we'll see you there November 20th. The following Friday, November 22nd, we have a hack match. This is a Zachtronics homebrew NES game. It's not be downy like Money Idol Exchanger or Magical Drop 3, except it features match 4 orthogonal clearing like Puyo. And you're going to be building chains in order to send garbage over to your opponent. And the pressure is surprisingly real. Like, this is a pretty legit game. And I'm sure you'll see some Magical Drop and Money fans showing up to play this. I know Lamel's in the bracket. So,
I'm happy about that.
Lamel loves this game.
Yes, I wanted to bring him up because this game absolutely will reward Magical Drop fundamentals, but Lamel was playing this game, and he put Bird up in kind of a box after a point. So don't let it be said this is just Magical Drop. This is its own thing. Yeah, it's definitely
got its own vibe, and I kind of like how you play your board, you construct your board in a way that you might not in those other games. Like, you construct your board more like Puyo, but it has the control scheme of Magical Drop. It's really, really interesting, and I highly encourage you to check it out. You can buy it directly from Zachtronics on itch.io. The link is in the Fightcade lobby, so go check it out there. I know you see November 22nd above Pack Attack. That is a lie. Our December schedule is tentative. But we do have a December bracket of Pack Attack lined up for you. December 4th, we are playing Pack Attack. We're playing the PlayStation version of Pack Attack. You're going to have 3 different grooves. Your default groove, you send line garbage at the bottom of your board, just like, I guess I would compare it to Columns 3. Then you also have the Poison Ghost. That's a garbage type, right? And the normal ghost from the Mega Drive version. This game's really unique. It's got a style of stacking completely unlike most other games, because you have this Pac-Man who zooms around the board, gobbling up ghosts. And we also have some pretty strong players. Multiple people have been getting their god hands in this game. And, some legacy players who've been playing this for quite some time here at Puzzle Wednesday. We also have some other brackets for you to check out in the Discord, currently in the stream chat. That's all, folks. We're out of here. I hope you had fun here at Puzzle Wednesday at Genderfluid 2nd edition. Juicey, did you have fun?
I did.
Gonna play more Ranma half?
Probably not for a while.
Brutal. Man's like, went 0-2, hate this game. Get me out of here. Oh my god.
Not that strong about it.
No, you don't feel that strongly about it? All right, well.
No, not negatively,
Well, we all hope that you had a great Wednesday hanging out with us. We'll be back next week. We'll see you later, everybody.